Hey friends, I am coming to you live today because every Tuesday I'm doing a how-to session that's live. So if you have questions, please put them in the comments. If you're watching live, I'll be able to answer them. If you're watching after it's live, then just pop in the comments and I will get back to you when I see your comments. So today we're going to talk about how to use Canva for agents. And specifically, I wanted to go over some magic features that Canva has. And Canva is a great tool. I pay for Canva, the 20 bucks or so a month it is. It's definitely worth the pro version. Now, that being said, there's a lot of Canva that you can use for free. So what I'm going to do is share my screen with you and show you kind of the basics of Canva, and then I'm going to jump right into the magic features. So here is the home page when you kind of enter in, and it's really simple to use. Now, the magic features have kind of invaded the entire source of Canva. Magic features are the artificial intelligence or the AI that Canva's used. So you can access it here on the left-hand side, where you can actually see all the different things they have. So you can see Magic Design for presentations, for videos. They've got Magic Write, which is a pro feature. This is very similar to ChatGPT. You've got Magic Switch, Magic Animate, Magic Morph. These are all the things that you can do. I mean, it keeps on going. I'm going to show you the Magic Edit feature, the Grab, the Expand. Those are simple things you can use for your social media, for example, and you can create video with AI as well too. Now, it's not super amazing, but there's some really great tactics there. And also just even they use AI just to even figure out what is it that you're creating based on what you have been doing. So you can have as many folders as you want. I know ours is a bit of a mess. You've got recent designs. You've got, this is all the recent designs. If you go back to the home page of Canva, just click this symbol. It's taking forever. Okay, so there's recent designs, but they usually also show you other things underneath, but it's showing you all the things that we have done. Now you can also create QR codes in here. Here's all the different options, right? Maybe you have an idea of what you want to do. You don't see it on here. You can click social media and it'll give you the Instagram, Facebook proportions. So you could do an Instagram post square, but they also have Instagram post that's longer. You don't actually have to make it square. It's more like the real style. So if we are to choose, let's say we want to do this one. Now, one of the magic features that you can do is I can click this and I can click edit photo. If I don't want this background, maybe I think the background looks silly, I can just click this. This as simple as that. Now, if you were creating a thumbnail, for example, this is an easy tool for you to remove the background and then be able to increase it and make things a bit bigger. You can also do the magic edit. So do you see this? It goes from this flower to this flower. I mean, I can just select the whole image. And then I want to describe my edit. I want a rose. So instead of the flower that it is here, I just wanted it to change to a rose. We'll see if it understands, but you can see it's very simple process, not very difficult. Oh, that's not too bad. It's kind of a little funky. You can see here, they've given you a few different options, but you can see here, there's a little bit of funniness, right? And you can always say, report the images if they don't seem quite right. I've noticed that Canvas has AI has a little bit of bugginess to it, and especially faces. Don't do those. Those are really weird and creepy. They don't really work the greatest. I don't think it's going to be able to do anything better. Maybe that one's not so bad. So you go back to here, and now you can see you've got that. Okay. Now, what if you've created, let's go and create a YouTube thumbnail. So if you're going in here, I want to create a YouTube thumbnail. Just type that in. Pretty simple to use. Gives you the right proportions. I want to not use these. These aren't usually the greatest. So in my brand kit, I've actually saved a bunch of my photos. So you can see all the photos I use. And I'm going to see if I want to do let's say this. So I want to use this as my thumbnail photo. I'm going to remove the background. Now, if I wanted to make it big, I'll show you. This is Magic Expand. You click this and click this. This is going to be interesting to watch. So because I need this to expand the entire thing if I want to use the background. So Magic Expand. Now this is also a paid feature. That little crown means it's a paid feature. And you'll see that it's trying to complete the background without knowing what it is. Now, sometimes it works well and sometimes it does not. However, that's not too bad. I mean, my kitchen isn't quite that large and I don't have two stoves, but kind of cool. Like, kind of figured out that there's a fridge here because we actually do have a fridge here. So you can change up. Now, you see it's a little bit funny. Some of it's a little bit buggy, but you can see that it actually didn't do too bad of a job, especially if you're looking at it from far away. So let's say I want to do this, but this, which one's the most realistic? Let's do this one. Now I can just go and use the magic eraser. Whoop. I don't know why I did that. I want to get rid of the flowers. They're just a bit much. And then what it's going to do is it should get rid of it. Now, normally it doesn't stretch out like this. I don't know why that happened. So let's just go back out of here. Magic eraser. It may be because we generated this photo and it doesn't know what to do. However, I have edited generated photos before and have not had this issue. But in theory, when you brush over that, the picture or the object goes away. This is not working because we clearly are having issues with this specific photo. Let me just go and grab this. So let's say I wanted to, this is my family. And let's say I don't like this tree. And like maybe I don't want this here. You can just brush over the image and it's supposed to be able to erase it. Like I said, it's still a relatively newer product, so sometimes you get a little bit more bugginess. So you can see it zoomed in for some reason when we were doing this. And see what happened. See, and then what happens is you just keep going over and over it again. It eventually goes away. So these may be bad examples, but I have used these to success where you just quickly use this and grab it. But I like that you're seeing this live because you can see that it doesn't always work. Sometimes it does work and sometimes it doesn't work. This magic grab feature is one where you just kind of, let me just wait for it to kind of catch up. You're able to grab the object, which would be us, and move us around. So let's say I want us to be like we were here. Maybe I just want us down here so I can see this side. And you can see it still looks pretty good. So pretty cool features in terms of the background remover, magic eraser, magic expand, magic edit, magic grab. There's grab text, which that's new. I haven't used that one before. And that's if we have text. I wonder if it would work on, there's only text here, so I'm not sure if it'll, yeah, there's no text detected. So let's try, this picture here has text on it. So edit photo, grab text. Now I want to show you also to complete that thumbnail, but for now, let me just finish this. So looks like I can actually, I can write right on top of it. Sold. Okay. I wonder if it'll actually convert it. Well, the font is no longer the same, but I can say sold and see bold it. Oh, it's really similar font. So that's kind of cool because I just had for sale, because that was my actual, this is my physical sign. Now I've got a new one and a new photo, which is really cool. I just changed the text on here. Instead of it saying this for sale, Melody Wilson, I've now changed it. It's changed a little bit, but hey, if that would serve a great purpose if I'm looking to edit that. So let's go back up to the thumbnail. I'm actually going to do this here. Fill up the entire screen. Now remember I said we could grab the person. Usually it's better to have the person a little bit bigger. So I'm going to edit photo and I'm going to magic grab. And then what I want to do is I want to change that background. So that's why I'm doing the magic grab. And you can do this for your listing photos if you have number, like the listing price that you want to put in the back behind the house. That's something that I'm seeing a lot of right now. So see, you can kind of just move me over here and I'm going to actually expand this and do like this, right? And then I'm going to put the background as an effect. Now, a big one that I'm seeing these days is the duotone. So you can click the duotone and change it so it stands out more. Now, if you're wondering what color stands out more, Google the color wheel, the Canva color wheel, and then because what you want to do is you want the image clickable. Sure, it might look prettier in different colors, but I want someone to actually be able to click the background. So you can also play around with this. I could put a shadow. These are shadows here. I can click here and I can put a shadow. Let me just click the edit, adjust. I can contrast it a little bit. And I want to put a shadow, maybe a glow. And you can change the size. I'm going to change it to like a white. I can't really see it a whole lot. If you did the outline, oh, that's really thick. You can change that. I heard the outline is a bit dated, but sometimes it works out well when you have it like this. Oh, and then I'm going to go in here and put in some text. So if you have text in your brand kit saved, then this is a great place. You don't have to keep playing around. What's going on? Obviously way too big of a font. So we're going to change it to 75. Bold. Now, if you want this on separate lines, what I would recommend doing is just cut this, and then I'm going to paste it, right? And if you want to put something in the background, all you got to do is click elements, and you can literally click a rectangle shape. So I can ask for this shape. And then I can change the color of this. And keep in mind, this is not about branding colors. It's about, hey, what is going to be easily clicked on. Now, you don't even have to put text, to be honest. People might be like, oh, what is this? I'm just going to click it. So there is this one. I could play around with this for hours, but you can see, oops, I haven't spent too much time on this. And I've got a rough thumbnail created without too much effort, right? So just click this to move it to the side. And then we go here. Maybe I want to put a shadow on it. So edit image. You can always click here, shadow. Oh, it doesn't want to let me do that. Hold on. No, I don't want that color. I've also never tried these different ones. I've seen some of these get done on, like, for example, the back end. But if you're doing like a market update, right, you could do something like this where it's just what's going on. You want to have less than 5 words or not many. I'm not going to play around forever with these shapes, but this is not the ideal shape. I would have tried to kind of clean this up a little bit. But ta-da, you have a thumbnail already. So you can actually just click download PNG and then just select this one that you want. And then you've got it ready to go for YouTube. So that's the thumbnail creation. Then here it's easy to do this. I love the idea of this. I've actually never tried the text grab before. So loving that, probably going to use that. If you're using social media posts, if you're doing reels or Instagram carousels and you're doing still photos. Now, I don't know if you saw the Magic app. There's also this app here where you can actually play with Magic Media and it'll create media. I think we talked about this a little bit last time. It's not super amazing. Like you've got this where you can actually ask it to draw draw picture of a house in a neighborhood. I had chosen a style. Now, this does take a while, and then I've also got this videos feature tab where you can actually create video B-roll. What I find is just going into your element section here is a lot better. So here is a picture of a house in a neighborhood. It's AI generated, right? You can change the style. This is what I had chosen. I want a photo, so let's try that again. So Canva, super helpful for your social media, your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube. I mean, these are pictures. Like, I mean, that's not super horrible. Take a look at this one. It's a photo. They just generated a picture of a house. Now, I really like the brand kits. If you don't have a brand kit set up, I'd highly recommend it because when you have a brand kit, you can actually pre-select all the logos, all the colors that you approve, all the title, like the fonts, and the photos and any graphics. So I can switch in between my realtor one. I can go into my level up agent kit. I can go into this other one. Like there's different brandings and different colors I've chosen with different logos. And you can see the different fonts that I've approved and also all the photos I've put in here. There's really no limit on what you can put in here, but it's a lot easier to find than going into uploads and trying to find your most recent upload, right? So if you have the brand kit, it makes it a lot simpler. And the way you make a brand kit, if you don't know how to do it, we will show you in the next video, maybe next week. We'll go over branding and the colors and all that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you here, this is such a powerful tool. If you haven't tried out the Magic features, click the Magic Studio and just honestly hit play, watch them show you the power of what they have. So it's going to give you an overview feature of what they've got. So if you do a listing presentation, you can actually do this. You can do this for your team. If you think about it, they'll create the entire presentation for you. The Magic video is showing you both. Sometimes it doesn't work. Of course, theirs is going to work. Nice. Magic Switch is actually their resize option. We just called it Magic Switch. So you can change your Instagram square photo to like a YouTube thumbnail if you want. If you have ChatGPT, test the two. I actually prefer ChatGPT over the Magic, right? But see, they've got a brand voice that you can also build into your brand kit to change things. This is what we just showed you. Magic Expand we showed you. Oh, we didn't show you this one. This is great. So you can change this. And now she's got a suit. You can change your, think about it, you can change your photos that you've got. We talked about this one as well. This one's new. You can morph your photos. That's pretty cool. So tell me in the comments, which magic feature are you going to try out? I can't wait to see what you're going to be doing, and we'll talk to you next week.